Channel 8 is celebrating its 65th anniversary this week, and over the years, the station has put a lot of different programs on the air.
And now you can stay up to date with our team from Politics Now or get pop culture news from Las Vegas Now.
And when we first went on the air 65 years ago, we carried programs from 3 networks, not just CBS.
Yeah, the technology was rudimentary. The sets were sparse, but there was never a shortage of imagination or enthusiasm. And George Knapp takes a look back at the earliest TV celebrities of Las Vegas.
The show we did when you were dancing and you did all those things I told you to do?
Yeah, I got a lot of comments there.
CBS television in the 1950s certainly lived up to its billing as the Tiffany Network, hosting now classic shows.
Your next stop, the Twilight Zone. Gunsmoke.
Las Vegas TV viewers who'd been mesmerized just by test patterns on their screens were thrilled.
And we got I Love Lucy. I think that was a big deal.
As the young son of the original majority shareholder of KLAS-TV, Gardner Jolly got an inside look at the earliest local programs. On-air personalities like affable movie host Gus Giuffre became instant celebrities and never again could buy a drink.
We usually ask the boys and girls about good habits or safety rules. Will you share with us?
The most popular of the local shows were kids' programs, such as the long-running Cinderella Time with Nancy Merle Bunker as You Know Who. Kids loved cowboys in the 50s, including Channel 8's mustachioed cowpoke Bostic Wester. Heroic on-air submarine pilot Commander Lee mobilized nearly every youngster in town as part of his private military force.
The town at that time had 50,000 people. I had 7,800 submariners that got on the show by signing up with my sponsor.
In later years, the commander, a.k.a. Jack Laban, became a long-serving district court judge. Las Vegas civil rights activist Bob Bailey hosted his own show, the first African-American-owned local TV show in the country.
From the studios of Channel 8 Television, it's Teen Beat Las Vegas.
Among the most challenging of the early shows was a live dance party modeled after American Bandstand called Teen Beat Las Vegas.
Well, I was a star in my own mind and in reality. I mean, it was that way. It was a small town, but I thought I was Dick Clark. To this day, I think I'm Dick Clark.
Brash teenagers Steve Miller and Keith Austin pitched the show idea to the Channel 8 station manager and somehow got it on the air. The concept was to pack 100 or so teenagers into a crowded studio for an hour each week, crank up the music, and broadcast it live. What could go wrong?
Everything went wrong. It was funny, though. I mean, there'd be fist fights, we'd have to throw people out. It was just like a dance. So when the camera went live at 5 o'clock on Saturday evenings, whatever was going to happen was going to happen.
Miller estimates the show was canceled at least 10 times because of smart aleck hijinks, including poking fun at his own sponsors. But the station kept bringing it back. The popularity of the TV show led the host to launch their own club for teenagers. The club fed the show and vice versa. Big-name entertainers who were in town would stop by.
Shell Premium Gasoline with PCP presents Shell News with Hank Thornley.
But the heart and soul of the station is and has always been news. Pioneer newsman Hank Thornley set the bar high right out of the gate.
We're only on 15 minutes to begin with. Then Cronkite went to a half hour, so we went to a half hour. And it was doing so well, we added another half hour. The news became the flagship of the station.
And it stayed that way through the decades. An amazing pantheon of talented journalists has worked at KLAS. They've been honored with the highest awards in all of journalism, including Best Newscast in America. And more importantly, over the long haul, they've earned the trust of local viewers.
Channel 8 tells the best stories. The reporters here, the photographers here, the producers here put together the most interesting stories. It's about the fact that people know us here in Southern Nevada. They trust us, so they talk to us. They give us the stories.
George Knapp, 8 News Now.
And we will continue taking you back through our station's history every night here on 8 News Now at 6:30.
It all leads up to our half-hour anniversary special, which will air Saturday from 6:30 to 7 p.m. That was absolutely fascinating, taking a look back there from 1,000 teenagers dancing in studio to seeing Gary Waddell and Ned Day and some of the journalists that have been here that have made such an impact.
Absolutely, and for a huge trivia buff, too. I was trying to take mental notes. So pay attention, all you Jeopardy viewers, too, because that actually might end up on a Jeopardy question someday.
That's a pretty good tip there, isn't it?
Yeah, and it makes me proud to be working here with all the people we worked with in the past, too. So thank you so much.
A lot of history here.